And we're in the second day of AR with a rather annoying enemy team. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge. The biggest threat here is actually trying to get all the pots in time, because his team has a lot of threat range and not many units that I can safely leave alive that won't either kill themselves on one of my units or get killed, or kill one of my units rather. So we'll go over the enemy team real quick. We have a +10 Reinhardt here with DB4. He's got even attack wave for some reason and attack +3 seal. We have a legendary 0 because there always is one. We have a +10 Aversa running sword breaker, so that means that I can't really leave my Corrin in range. That would be pretty disastrous. We have a +3 bonus unit air, so she's looking pretty thick. We have a +5 a young Azura, because Azura is apparently the only dancer in the game. And we have a +0 Brave Eliwood. I know that Nini's Lance is effective against dragons, but I really don't think Faye's gonna care regardless. And he's also missing out on his Swiss Sparrow 3 for some reason. Don't really know why. Anyway, on the first turn, we're just gonna check this trap. So that is the real one. That is actually kind of annoying.
Of course.
But I half expected it. So that'll just be the way it is, unfortunately. I'm hoping Reinhardt does not come down the bottom. That would actually be really annoying, because I somehow don't know if air would be able to kill him. But generally, my game plan here is going to be to try to get Faye into this tile, because from that tile she can bait everyone except Reinhardt. Unfortunately, I think if I have to put Faye here, because if I put her any higher, then Eliwood can just come and shank Corrin, and that is not what we want. So I think, unfortunately, on this turn, we're just gonna have to settle for baiting out Air, Azura, and Eliwood. Eliwood does have a rally, but I'm thinking because of effectiveness, he might do enough damage to the point where he doesn't want to rally, and he might just attack. It's hard to say. I want to move Peony out of this range because that's really annoying.
Care to play? Certainly.
It really depends on what Reinhardt wants to do. That's going to be a big contributing factor as to what we end up doing with this match. So yeah, as I thought, Eliwood does want to just attack because he does more than 5 damage. Does a lot more than 5 damage actually, but it's not really a big deal since Faye is so thick with all those bonus doubler stats and everything like that. Air is not actually going to die in one shot, which I didn't. I expected this because she takes dragon damage on her res because of Mystic Boost, so she'll go ahead and get danced, but that's still not really going to be a huge threat. I'm going to take definitely a bit of damage from that, but I'm not even going to go under half. It probably would have been better if I did go under half, to be honest. And here comes Aversa. We're not actually going to double Aversa because she's got the 0 buffs. Alright, now what we need to know is what Reinhardt's going to do. So he is going to move down. That's not really what we want. How fast are you right now? You're very fast.
Good morning.
Keeping in mind Reinhardt's range is going to be the most annoying part of this, I think.
Ready.
I wonder...
Yes.
Well, the first thing I'm wondering is if air maybe kills Reinhardt. But if air kills Reinhardt and I kill Aversa, that means that we lose the pots, because Azura and Azura would just kill themselves on Faye, which we don't want. So we need to keep all of them alive. The important thing to know is if Faye can kill Aversa. So is there any speed buff? There is a drive speed. So her effective speed right now is 51. With a buff from Corrin, I get +12. So that's... what is that? +2 to 40, +10 to 50. With Corrin in range, is that not a kill? I should double. Okay, that's nothing Peony can't solve. Mm-hmm. In fact, maybe I even move... Okay, I need to stay in Corin range. What if I move here? That way Azura can attack me. If she wants. Do I need the peony buff to kill though? I might. I think we'll just take the kill while we can get it. I don't want to play around with exact damages and exact stats that are needed to get all these kills. I think we will move Karn here though, because I can obviously take hits from this Azura all day if I want to.
So big and strong, certainly.
The next question would be if this heir can kill Reinhardt
The glimmer of life.
even with peony buffs. So he's at 44, 34 defense.
Death's caress.
I will double him,
Yes.
obviously, and I'd be hitting for 56 attack times 2 thanks to peony. Well, it's 56 minus 34. I need to calc that real quick. Too much maths. It's early in the morning for me. I'm sick of all this maths. Hold on. So yeah, it's 56 minus 34. 22. 22 times 2 should be a kill.
Death's caress.
With the keyword being should. In addition, I get Lithierberg. So that should be a kill.
Care to play?
With peony.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Sick. Alright, we'll do that. Easy. In hindsight, I probably should have known that that would be a kill, but there's nothing wrong with being cautious. Okay, so Legendary Azura should kill herself on Faye, and this Azura, okay, we can tank it this Azura literally all day. That's actually really good. And because of the healing, no Wings of Mercy shenanigans, Legendary Azura is just gonna die, which is what we like. Awesome! So now we just have to play around with all these annoying buildings and shit. We do have Wings of Mercy to use on our heir.
Maybe this way.
Something like that is what I'm thinking. So if we go ahead and do this,
Of course.
and maybe even...
Let's go.
No, I don't think I need to shove. I don't think we need to do that. Versa will get gravitied, but that doesn't matter. Corin's gonna tank more damage. It's always good to have at least one unit that doesn't counter-attack ranged units for situations like this.
Death's caress.
We'll get this Aether with air, and that's gonna be the end of the match. Who do I want to give it to?
Care to play? So big and strong.
Who has less SP? You got 1000, we'll give it to you. I'm sure Faye has hundreds of thousands. You can't get that high, but you know what I mean. And that's going to be the end of the match.
My path is certain.
Absolutely, Corin. Your path is certain. Certain victory. Guaranteed. Alright. That's going to be day 2 of AR. Pretty simple. That match looked like it could have gotten pretty hairy though. I was concerned about being able to get all the pots in time. I was pretty confident that Faye would be able to face tank the whole thing if she really wanted to, but she actually did come closer to death than I imagined. That Eliwood definitely did a decent number on her, and even Air and Versa after they got danced did a decent amount of combined damage, but Faye is just too strong, and so she lives. Anyway, going off of defenses real quick, we did get a success. I actually managed to pull a second Yoon. I pulled a little bit for a second Yoon. I got like 2 Hectors and 2 Hildas before I got a single Yoon, but that's okay because it happened pretty quickly, so I'm not upset at all, and I like both those characters anyway. So we're running a double Yoon setup now, and one of them's merged, so at most I can lose 39 lift per game, which is really good, and of course having 2 mythics means that all my units are a lot bulkier, a lot faster as well. So I imagine that this week won't actually be that bad because of this. Who knows, we might get a few more successes, but our losses aren't going to be anywhere near as bad. And my Palas are all nearly almost max merge, so these ones are +8, and obviously Spring Pala's +7 still because she's seasonal. So we're very, very nearly done with this team. Just a few more pala merges on this one and a few more merges for these, and we'll be all good. We'll be able to put this team down and start working on other stuff. But that's for another day, another time, and I don't really have anything else to say about today or today's match. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys' matches are going well so far in the first 2 days of AR, and I will catch you in the next interesting match. Until then, bye bye.